Okay, so I'm going to be looking at the question here about rearranging the subject of the formula. You're given P is equals to P naught upon 1 minus R square, and you're asked to find R, right? So this question, you want to make R the subject of the formula. So you need to rearrange this equation to find R in terms of P and P naught. Now, the first step here, you want to get rid of anything in the denominator because you want to make it a linear equation. So I can multiply both sides by 1 minus R squared. So that will give me P into 1 minus R squared equals to P naught upon 1 minus R squared times 1 minus R squared. Now, basically, I multiply both sides by this, whatever is in the denominator here. This and this cancels. So now I have P into 1 minus R squared equals to P naught. Right? Now, we can try to expand the bracket here, simplify this, and then we can group the terms. Our aim is to find what is R, right? So we'll go to the next step now. So from here, so this becomes P by 1 is P minus P R squared is equals to P naught, right? Now, we want to get the term with R squared on one side. So this is negative PR squared. So we can take it on the other side by adding it to both sides. So this can be P minus PR squared plus PR squared equal P naught plus PR squared. So this will cancel with this. This is minus PR squared. So we are adding this plus PR squared on both sides. So now we have P is equals to P naught plus PR squared, right? Now we want to get rid of this P naught term here because we want the R squared alone on this side. So we first have to get rid. This is like plus P naught. So let's try to do that. So the next step, if I subtract from both sides P naught square, so I'm going to get P minus P naught is equals to P naught plus PR square minus P naught. Right? So this going to cancel this. So now I have P minus P naught is equals to PR square. Now, this is P multiplied by R square. I need to get rid of this P. So my next step, this is P multiplied by, I need to divide. So I can get P minus P naught is equals to PR square divided by P divided by P. Right? So this gonna cancel with this. Now, let's continue from there. Clear with this? Here we add PR squared to both sides, so this cancels out. P is equals to P naught plus PR squared. We bring across this P naught by subtracting from both sides. Then now we are dividing by p because we want to get the r term, r squared term, and then we can eventually get what is r, right? So from here, we can go to p minus p naught upon p is equals to r squared. Now to get r, we simply square root both sides. So p r squared square root is equals to p minus p naught upon p, everything square root. Now when you square root r squared, you're going to get r. So r is equals to the root of p minus p naught upon p. Alright? Because this r squared, remember this rule? A to the square to the half is the same as a. Right? Because you're going to multiply here, this and this is going to cancel. So, if you have x squared square root is equals to x. Y squared square root is equals to y. It's based on this principle here. Okay, so we will stop here.